No, it says you're live. All right, guys, let me pull up the other little laptop. I need to turn my radio down so that it's not on the thing. All right. All right, here we go. So we had talked about showing y'all how I hook up the tumbler for the rotary attachment for doing tumbler cups. So I was going to show y'all how I do that.
I logged in and said hi.
Hi. You know, one day they're going to make it to where when you stream on YouTube, you can actually do audio, you know, and then you can actually, instead of when you're talking and you have to read the comments, you'll be able to actually read. I mean, you'll be able to react with everybody's comments by just talking, and you can hear them talking. That would be cool. All right. So this is the bed, the wood bed that I have. So push the laser all the way to the back, then slide this thing out. All right, move, Zoe. Zoe, move. So as you can see in the corners, I've got 4 riser feet. So I've actually got pieces of little Jenga blocks up under it to hold it up even higher. So what I did was I drilled 4 holes, I lined it up, and then I took bolts, washers and nuts, drilled from the bottom and bolted them in so that all 4 of the legs, there's a bolt in the center of each one. So like if you shake it, it's not going to slide around this big piece of wood. This is 3/4 inch plywood. So it's not going to shake around. So that's how I make sure that it's set. So, and then bring this up, the laser head, and then this little cord right here on the side, you're going to unplug it right there. Then you're going to take this piece. This is the rotary attachment. I've got marker lines on the bottom of the wood where I line this up perfectly. And then I take this cord and then I plug this cord into this little piece that I unplugged. You got to be real careful not to bend these pins though. There we go. So that's plugged in. Then you have to raise up the head. So let me take a cup. Yep, see, that's as high as the laser head will go. Right there.
Oh, that's just a roller?
Yeah, it's a rotary attachment. And yeah, so see how it's got little belts in it and everything? So you can adjust it by undoing this little piece right here on the end. There's a tension knob right here. You undo the tension, and then you're able to undo this one, pull this out, and then you can move this over. Tighten it back down for different size tumblers. And yep, that's it. Perfect. And then you tighten the tension back up.
I didn't think I'd ever get the tumblers, but if I built a you got that. It wouldn't be hard to do.
Yeah. And so do what?
Are you gonna laser the tumbler now?
Yeah, I'm about to do it here in just a second. I'm gonna show y'all. So
you start with shot glasses.
So here's a blank one, right? and it's got painter's tape on it. So painter's tape is a very good thing to practice with.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you do low power, and it just engraves right onto the painter's tape. So that way you don't mess up your tumblers. So plugging in the rotary attachment, the machine will still go this way. The laser head will still go left to right, but it won't go front or back because when you plug this in, the front to back motion actually turns the cup. Yeah, so we're gonna get that set up like that. Then
So you don't it don't burn through that painter's tape?
oh, if you do high enough power, it will. Yeah.
So you want to do a trial run first with the painter's tape on with low power,
Yeah.
and then you do take the painter's tape off and do it.
They're gonna powering it up. All right, it's powering on. Let me turn on light burn. Okay, so these cups I've already got. These are for my wife's women's group with the church. She's in the leadership, and so she's like one of the ladies that's in charge of it. And so these are for their group, their women's group. And so I got to go through all my files and find the correct one. Okay, so that's the logo. So I need the verse. Yep, there it is. All right, so I've already got this set at power.
There ain't nobody on your live, are there?
Yeah, it's all right. There's two. There's El Cap. There's El Cap and you.
El Cap. Oh, El Cap.
Yeah, El Cap. Yeah. All right. So we get that lined up right there in the middle. I probably can lower that. No, that's high enough. Get it framed up. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit start. Make sure that image is mirrored. Yep. Oh my, stop walking on the laptop, you little freaking cat. I love you too. I love you too, little girl. I'm going to engrave the kitten. No, I'm just joking. Just kidding, y'all.
Here, I'll send you plenty of them.
I'm just playing. I'm not doing that. I have to keep my enclosure zipped up, though, when I'm not using it because she tries to get in it to lay inside of it. It's pretty funny. All right, here we go. I do a test to make sure I've got it centered the correct way. Oh, I need to open the window and run the exhaust fan out. She's about to love that because she's going to jump into the window now. Once she actually realizes the window's open, that is. Zoe, go in the window. How you been doing, El Cap?
Hey, El Cap.
So you said y'all do a conference call every Wednesday night?
Yeah.
Nice. What do y'all do? Just goof off and hang out?
Just use all the thing out. Pretty much.
That's cool.
Talk about what we got.
Nice. Let me see here. Let me go to my Instagram. Hey, look, I'm sending you something on Instagram, monkey. I just sent you a couple of pictures on Instagram. And then I did this. I picked this up yesterday and got a bunch of my Ozark Trails stashed in it. I got one of the Apache cases from Harbor Freight. Yeah, those are just pictures of some of our fire trucks that I drove today. My arm is getting better, El Cap. It still is hurting. Um, when I'm not doing anything, I unwrap it and let the air get to it. But when I'm moving around or laying down in the bed or anything, I have to wrap it. All right, I think that's good enough. I just needed to run a test just to make sure. All right, here we go. We're gonna put one in, guys. All right, so put that in. We're gonna turn that to about right there. Center that up in the middle. Frame it. All right, here we go. All right. And I've got 12 of these cups to finish. But I've already engraved the logo on one side of them a couple of weeks ago. And so now I just got to do the other logo on the other side of them. So, but I was working on sheaths all day today. So I've got to have these sheaths done. And so I've got to have these cups done, the sheaths done, everything by tomorrow afternoon. But yeah, I can't really wake up the wife or make too much pounding noises because the dog will start barking. But when I have to use my thing to punch the holes in all the sheets and everything, it gets real loud. So I decided just to go ahead and do these cups tonight, and then in the morning I'll get up and do the sheets, finish them. Yeah, I've got several of those. You just change out the tip for the different sizes. Yeah, I've got several of those. Oh yeah, I've got quite a bit of money invested in leather tools. Oh yeah. Those I don't have that one. The spring loaded ones. I don't have the spring loaded ones. I've seen them though. Oh yeah, those. Yeah, I've got the. Yeah, I've got two pairs of those too. But when I punch through thick leather, they don't punch through real thick. Like they go through just normal leather, but I deal with a lot of real thick leather, and they won't punch through it. I actually bent a pair one time trying to punch through some real thick leather, and it bent the handle on the tool itself. And so I was like, "Yeah, I'm not going to do this anymore." Uh huh. But I'm hoping. So I'm going to be extremely busy the rest of this week. So I'm hoping Saturday or Sunday, probably more likely Sunday. I'm gonna do another live, and we're gonna do some more engraving on some knives. So, like the dragon scales we did on this handle the other night, which turned out perfect. And then I was able to get the blade engraved with the pebble pattern, which turned out pretty good. I did it off camera. but we're going to engrave another knife with the pebble pattern. I mean, we're going to engrave another knife set, take another Valor apart, engrave the scales pebble, take the blade and engrave dragon on it so that I can swap the blades. Because right now, pebbled blade and dragon scales aren't going to look good together. You know what I mean? Yeah. Webcam. Share, go to this. Share screen window. We're going to share this. There we go. So, these dragon scales turned out perfect. I really love how they turned out. And then the blade, if the light will stop reflecting. I don't know if y'all can see that very well. The pebbled pattern on it. Yeah, so it's like the snake skin, but I call it pebbled. But it's called snake skin, but to me it looks like pebbles or giraffe. I'm trying to get it where it doesn't glare. Yeah, but dude, these dragon scales. So I'm gonna do a blade. I'm gonna do another knife. I'll do the scales with this pattern, and then I'll take the blade off of it, and I'll do the blade with this pattern. So that'll match, and then that'll be another knife I have done. So I've sold 3, and I've given 2 away. Yeah. So do what? Oh, So also, if you're gonna certain things you gonna burn, like if you'll notice, you'll have like a smell when you burn leather, wood, stuff like that. It'll put all smoke and stuff. You need to get you like an enclosure with an exhaust fan that you can run out your window. Or if you don't have a window close by, you can actually get what's called a filtration system for it, which I could do a filtration system, but I mean, I got a window real close by, so there's no sense in that. Yeah, the dryer. Yeah, that works. That's basically all mine is. Yeah, I am gonna upgrade my fan though. Um, you can buy what they call inline fans to where it goes in the middle of the hose and it's like extra powerful suction. So I will eventually upgrade the to an inline fan. Yeah, basically, yeah. All right, this is almost done. Pull this off, wipe it off, and let you see how good it did. Do what? Pry bar. Oh, right here. That's one of the CDC pry bars. I've got a bunch of CDC stuff, dude. I've got almost every one of the CDC Hansons. I've got a new screwdriver set. Now, I love this. This is the optical from O Knife. I love this thing. It's blue titanium, but the blues basically wore off. But I carry this thing on my keychain. I use it all the time. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. Illuminati Ninja, Twisted Sis. Do what? Do I sew them? No. A lot of times I just get the self stick or I glue them. I got the orange and white, the blue on blue, the black on purple, the County Com edition, black on orange. I got this is the one I pre-ordered, the Finner, whatever you want to call it. Then I've got the black on red, the white on white, the original pink on blue. Right, that right there. This is the Hector Reverse. I pre-ordered this one, and then my wife has a purple and black and a blue on blue also. Yeah. Yeah, I've got several of them. So they don't make these anymore, you know. So these are basically collectors items now, and these are knives that I'll never get rid of. Do what? Yeah, Dwayne sent me some Ozark Trails because I couldn't find them, and my Walmart hadn't started carrying them, and he was able to get a hold of them, and so he sent me some. Yep, I've got two of them. I actually went and picked this one up the other day. This is a Christmas gift for a friend of mine. And see, it's got the stone washed blade on it, which is pretty cool. You see that? So I gave my friend an orange one last year, orange Ozark Trail, and he has carried that thing every single day for a year, and he uses it daily at work. He's got it. Blade HQ still uses that thing. Oh, really? Yeah, screw Blade HQ. I ain't ordering nothing from them. They're jerks. Oh, that black one? It's D2. Yeah. Wow. Nice. Yeah, I've got one of the OD green ones that I can't remember who it is that sent it to me. I don't remember if it was Dwayne or Darkwater. May have been Darkwater. But I've got the OD green. I've got two of the orange ones left. And then I've got two black ones. I got a black one for myself the other week. And then the other day I picked up another black one for my friend to give him as a Christmas present. All right, slide the laser head back. All right, then we're going to wipe the dust off. Make sure it's centered. Yeah, it's basically centered right in the middle. So there we go. These are some of the logos for their ladies group. Let me see if I can change the brightness of that. See if it takes the glare away. But yeah, it's got words that go all the way around. It's got flowers, words here, and I mean, you can read it perfectly. So
So the only thing that I wish the custom blazer had different was adjust it up and down.
yeah,
Wish it had better quality up and down too. Which I'm not against having my buddy that's got a machine shop make me some aluminum plates
yeah,
or aluminum things to channels where it can slide in and swap them out for the plastic ones.
oh, okay,
They just don't like I like it to. You have to force it basically. Now, it's got the set screw in it and stuff, but I don't like it.
yeah. So does yours have the computer module head thingy on yours too? Let me turn this little box right here with like the LCD touchscreen and all that.
Mine's got a thing on the front.
Okay. So mine, it has the LCD touchscreen, but it's got a flame sensor on the back of it. And if you move your hand in front of it while you're engraving something, it'll instantly shut it off. And if you're in the middle of engraving something, you actually have to turn the machine off to turn it back on for it to restart, but it does not pick up where it left off. So if you ever are in the middle of a project and you need to stop it for a minute, always hit pause. Don't ever hit stop, because if you hit stop, that's it. I've learned that the hard way. Yeah. My cat, I was doing a custom cup for someone. It was one of the limited edition Starbucks cups. Yeah, they were selling online for $70. And my cat jumped across the laptop and stopped the laser engraver and screwed it up. So I had to go out and find another cup. Yeah, that pissed me off because that took money out of my pocket. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, yours is like a little baby. Yours is like a baby engraver. Dang, man, that's like perfect size for like mobile to like take anywhere with you. My rotary attachment won't even fit in yours. Golly. Hey, but you that's a start though, right? I mean,
That's all I'm doing. And, doing these knives, doing some leather patches, it's perfect for me. Later on, when I say, okay, I need something bigger, I'll get the bigger one. I'll keep my little one right there.
right?
On the side of my desk over here. And
Yeah, have the big one for big projects, have the small one for little things.
have two projects going at the same time. I know it's easy. That's on Mondays. We don't walk right on our phone, and I'll have a TV, live on TV, live on computer, and I got my computer hooked to another TV on my desk on my right side, and I'll have a live going on three of those.
I've never been on Whatnot. I don't know anything about it. Oh, it is.
But you can win a lot of free knives.
How do you win free knives?
They give them away constantly.
Really? Like who?
Oh yeah, constantly. And then what you won, Dwayne's like the biggest winner. You just have to enter them. I mean, they do every single channel gets away knives. You just have to wait till they do a giveaway and just enter.
So how do you find these knife channels on Whatnot? You what?
You just pick a category. You pick knives. I think they use knives. EDC, I use knives. A lot. So it'll just do a category. You just pick the category and it just pops them up.
So is Whatnot an app or is it a website?
Anybody that's active that has to do with knives.
Yeah. Well, I know the CDC guys. I know they sell stuff on Whatnot.
I've never seen them.
Really?
I've never seen them on here.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, crispy donut community.
Well, usually it's sag, but now it's just letting it through.
Yeah.
This is what you gotta do. You have to go on to an app for your phone.
So it's an app you have to download?
You have to download the app, and you have to put your card information in and your address information. You have to get into the giveaways.
Whatnot.
You have to give them your card information so they can have something that holds you responsible for if you get on something.
Uh-huh.
If you win a bid or something, but you don't have to bid on anything.
Okay.
I do very little.
Huh. I might have to check it out then.
I have a thing or two, but I tell you, I'm just like to see what I was.
It is somewhat narrow. It would be an issue engraving a name on the blade of a sodbuster junior. Okay, I don't know what a sodbuster junior is. I'd have to see a picture. LCAP was asking in the chat about engraving on a sodbuster junior, and I don't know what a sodbuster junior is. I'll have to look it up. If it's just stainless steel or D2 steel or whatever, it may not engrave it. But if it's like stone washed or black wash or anything, it more than likely would engrave it. Case makes them. Okay. Is the blade just stainless steel or D2 or like is it like silver looking or has it got a coating on it? Yeah. Black wash blades engrave really good if you can get it to engrave right. Slow speed, high power, multiple passes.
I'm on my third pass right now.
You're probably gonna have to do multiple passes.
I'm on my third pass right now.
Like I can't reach my knife box, but if I could, I would show you the Kubi I did. It took 22 passes. Yeah. Silver, they make carbon and SS version. I don't know how good that would engrave though, LCAP. I've tried engraving silver blades before. I think they were like D2, and the engraving just did not show up on it. The only thing I've really played around and tried was these Ozark Trail blades because they have that coating on them. It's a colored coating. It goes through that. Black wash does good. Stone wash, stuff like that. But anything that's just like, like a silver blade, like my box knives, for instance, like trying to engrave on something like that, it's not going to really show up. My engraver's not powerful enough to do that, I don't think.
Tell LCAP that I have a blade, just they pulled it off all night because I needed another part off of it.
Yeah.
Steel. And I put it in my engraver and tried to engrave something on it. I'm running multiple passes to see how many passes it
Hey, LCAP, Monkey said he has a blade off of a knife he took apart because he had to rob it for parts. And it's just a stainless steel blade. He said he will put it in his engraver and he will try to see if he can get it to engrave, see how many passes it'll take. Yeah, see if you can do like just a name, not necessarily image, but like a name.
If I know that yours would.
Yeah, if yours can do it, mine will do it definitely.
Well, I tell you this, I've done 8 passes on a titanium. Um,
Okay, I said thanks, monkey.
tell him I said, you know,
He said you're welcome. Yeah, I'm on the phone with Louis, Monkey, and Dwayne Letterman. Sorry, guys, I had to blow my honker. So, if I'm not mistaken, Discord has it where you can make groups and you can do audio chats with everybody in the group.
and video chats.
Yeah, we could do that one day. Just get a whole bunch of us on Discord.
Yeah, I did that before with the UK guys at Nifty and
Uh huh.
yeah.
Okay, says, hey, Dwayne.
You must be allowed. I'll get on YouTube or something.
These are some of my buddy's knives that I've been making cheese for. This is his cow cutter. I love the way he finishes the blade on them. Puts like that swirl pattern in it. This is one of the sheaths I made for him. It's a little cross draw sheath. And this is the towel point. This sucker is heavy, thick. He has a video on his Instagram of him hammering it. Sorry, like beating this. Oh, geez, like beating the spine of it. And then he's got this. This is the long Skinner knife. He's got the bullet casing for the paracord to go through the handle. And then he did these the other day, and he sent them to me. These are pretty freaking cool. He's got them wrapped in paracord. Then he's got a smaller version of it. I do not know. I don't know how he does it, but it's pretty cool. Yeah. He got a really good grind on it, though, I'll tell you that. But yeah, I'm making cheese for all these. Uh, he has it on his Instagram what kind of steel it is. Let's see here. Let me see. He makes them out of old saw blades, or well, some of his knives he's made out of old saw blades. Alabama made knives. Let's see here. That one doesn't say what's type. What about this one? One of these it tells what type of. Is it this? No. Micarta turquoise with saw blade steel on that. Saw blade, purple heartwood, and brass. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So it's like old saw blades. But he also buys steel in like big chunks, like big sheets of steel. All right. There's another cup done. So that's one more done. All right. There we go. Starting on another one. All right, so how many have I done? I'm just working on the third one right now. It's 1, 2, dang. Yeah. Zoe, don't you do it. Cat, don't you do it. Okay, let's see here. All right. Send away. Send away. All right. I got it. Oh, did you just do that? And that's blackwash, right?
That's that Ozark Trail, the orange one.
Oh, check this out, guys. So this is the Ozark Trail, the orange Ozark Trail blade, the black blade. He just finished this side. He's about to work on the other side. Look at that, though. He did freaking good on that. That's dope. Nice, man. Once you get it done and get the knife put back together, you're going to have to post pictures. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, I love that. I love when you're engraving stuff, sitting there and watching it. Like, to me, it's real cool. Like, I'll set my phone inside the engraver and I'll do a video and I'll set it to hyperlapse, and then I'll put music to it and I'll post it on Instagram and YouTube and all that, and it makes just like a short little video clip. Like, I could actually do that with these cups too, do a hyperlapse. Yeah, it did turn out nice, didn't it, El Cap? Turned out pretty good. Do what? So on the orange scales, I haven't really tried engraving the G10 scales yet. Yeah. 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 So I tried doing. I've got a knife. I can't remember what knife it is. I don't remember where it's at. It's in one of my little mini toolboxes, but it's not a Kubi. It's dang it, it's a little short knife, little small knife, or I say small. It's thick. Um, Rolf showed one off on one of his lives one time. Rolf and Barbie showed one off on their lives one night. I was like, hey, I've got that same knife. But I tried engraving my GBLC on the back of it, and I think I had the power turned up too high, and it like put black marks all around it. It engraved into it, but it put black marks around it, and I could not wash the black off. So I think I did too high power on it, and it basically like melted the plastic or whatever. But that was like one of the first things I tried engraving. Like when I first got my laser, I've gotten so much better. I just haven't tried. Hey, look, there's Dwayne. Dang cat lock. What's up, Matt? How you doing, brother? Matt Mauer. Hey, Cliff. What's up, Cliff? Yeah, see, I knew once I was on here long enough, people would start showing up. Dude, I still can't believe that live we did the other night was 4.5 hours long. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad. I'm glad you were able to get it figured out, though, man. I don't know what we did, but we did something where you were able to get it to work. So that was cool. Yep. Yeah, I think it had something to do with your spacing. You don't want your laser head too high, and you don't want it too close. You've got to find that sweet spot where it can focus that beam of light, because that's what a laser is. It's a beam of light, and you got to find that sweet spot for it to go in. Justin, El Cab, Louie. Yep, we're all on the phone call together. They were like, "Hey, you want to join our what'd you call it, conference call?" I was like, "Sure." Yeah. So leather thicknesses are measured in ounces, and they're measured by millimeters. Like they make leather gauges, and you can also make your own leather gauge. Um, 1/8 of an inch thick. That's probably, I'm going to say, a 4 to 6 ounce. Yeah. See, when I do belts and stuff, I do 10 to 12 ounce, which that's pretty thick. Wait, you're using 10, 12 ounce to make slips? Dang, dude, I use like 4, 5, 6 ounce for slips. 10, 12 ounces, 10, 12 ounces almost overkill. Hmm. I've made holsters out of 10 ounce. Wow. Uh huh. I order all my leather through Tandy Leather. Hey, I've bought stuff through Hobby Lobby too, but for the price that you're going to pay for a small little bit there, you can get a whole side, which is the whole side of a cow, basically for the same price or maybe a little bit more, especially when they have their sales going on. Oh wow, that's awesome. So I also do Kydex, which is the molded plastic, the thermal molded plastic. I've made holsters and everything out of that, and then glued leather to it. Yeah, yeah. I buy them at 12 by 24. What I buy them at, and then I cut them. You score it and you snap it and break it. But I buy I want to say it's the 6 or the 8 millimeter thickness. Do what? El Cap is talking about. Do you know an online shop you get cheap horse butt leather? Okay, horse butt leather. That is what they call. Is that what they call saddle skirting? Yeah, it's a term people call, like, there's all different types of terms of stuff. Like if you deal with leather shops, though, they do like, so instance, so Tandy Leather sells certain cuts, and they have names for it, right? And then you have that other leather place, that big leather place that's from Missouri. They sell by the square footage. You can't just order like a whole side from them. But yet they name theirs are called completely different things, but it's basically the exact same thing. I ordered from them one time and was like, I ain't doing this again. Hmm. Hey, Paul, what's up, buddy? I've heard of Shell. Yep, Shell Cordovan, but I don't need that grade. Yeah, yeah, Shell Cordovan. That's getting up there into the pricey side. So I made a purse for a lady one time, and she said, "Well, what kind of leather do you have?" And I said, "Well, depending on what you want it out of," I said, "we'll have to order it." And she said, "Where do you order your leather from?" And I told her. So she got online and she started looking. She sent me some links and some pictures, and she said, "I like this." I said, "That's buffalo hide. That's $190 for a side." And she was like, "Yeah." She goes, "I'll buy it." I said, "Okay." Anyway, I ended up making her a purse that you could call a carry bag. That's how big it was. And it took almost that entire side of leather. She wanted a custom wet molded gun concealed gun holster made on the inside of it. So I wet molded a gun holster to her gun. She brought it over. I dyed it the same color to match. I made a flap on the inside of the purse that covered the gun holster so you couldn't see it. And she loved it. And I charged her, on top of the materials, I charged her $450. And she paid it like it was nothing. But it took me like 3 weeks to make it. And I was like, I ain't doing this crap again. Because I hand stitch everything too. Yeah. I've got a manual patcher sewing machine, and I've got an electric sewing machine. I don't like them. No, to me to me, hand stitching is looks so much better. I hand stitch everything. Anything I make that has a stitch on it, it's hand stitched. Hmm. I'll sell you mine. So mine's called a manual crank patcher. I paid $130 for it. I've used it 5 or 6 times, and I got tired of it. I can't figure out how to use it right. So they also make kits online you can buy for them to turn them into electric. I was like, dude, that's so freaking cool. And then I learned I don't like the way it looks. So I just went back to hand stitching. And I go through chisel punches like so fast. In a year, this past year, I went through 4 sets of chisel punches. But yeah, I mean, dude, I'll sell you my hand crank sewing machine if you want it. I'll send you some pictures of it. I'll have to get in there and dig it out of the craft room. I'll make you a steal and deal on it, dude. Like seriously, if you want to deal with it. Rolf Robertson, what's up, man? Here, Let me send you a picture of what it looks like. Ah, images. I have mine bolted to a piece of wood. Oh, look, you can get it from Walmart for $428. Are you kidding me? All right. All right, I just sent you a picture. That's the exact same thing I have. Exact same thing. You know what? Mine actually does come with the tripod stand too. I just don't have it set up on the tripod stand. I have it bolted to a piece of wood.
Yeah. Oh, I got
Do what?
a lot of
Yeah, yeah. I have mine on a piece of plywood, or that's on top of a little wooden table. Watching and listening and learning. Yep. Having fun. I told y'all the other night I'd show y'all how I do the rotary cups. How I use the rotary attachment. Oh, you got it done? Oh, you're about to do the scale? All right, send me pictures when you're done and I'll show it to everybody. All right, so let me show you guys that just joined. So Monkey, I helped. I don't know how I did it, but I was able to help him get his engraver set up the other night. I don't know what we did, but he got it working, right? So he took an orange Ozark Trail, the Sonder, the orange one. He engraved the blade front and back, which looks freaking good. Now he's attempting to engrave the orange scales. And so when he gets done with that, he's going to send me a picture and I'll show you guys. Oh, you are? Okay, the other side of the blade? All right. Yeah, so you got to remember when you flip a blade, you got to flip the image also. So here's the other side of the blade.
smacking myself. It still looks cool though.
Oh, heck yeah, it looks cool, dude. See? That looks great, man. You did a great job on that.
Now you can't tell. You can't look at both sides at the same time.
You can't look at both sides at the same time. Yeah, so when you get that scale done, send me a picture. I want to see how it looks. And then that kind of makes me want to try to engrave them now. So the picture you sent me earlier of the red aluminum scales you were doing, those are the $8 aluminum ones from Walmart, right? Yeah. I mean, for $8, dude, come on, seriously, it looks good. You know what I'm saying? Have you been able to find any Nimbuses, the $10 D2 steel? Have you been able to find any of the Nimbuses, the $10 D2 steel ones? Yeah, you need to, next time you go to Walmart, have them look through the drawers. So the Valor is a green box with an orange circle that says 182. The Nemesis is a brown box with an orange circle that says 181. And then the Saunders is a brown box with an orange circle that says 180. That's how you can tell what they are. How you been doing, Rolf? Yeah, I got to get like these cups finished for my wife for by tomorrow, and I'm doing them tonight because it doesn't make too much noise. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock them out because tomorrow I got to finish all these sheets and pounding with my mallet and my punches. You know, I don't want to wake her up and everything because it makes a lot of noise. Grab my water bottle. My water bottle. And I got another bottle of water. Add to it when I'm done. I drink so much water, y'all. I love water. My wife doesn't like the taste of just plain water, so we got her the Circle Cup. You know where you can add the flavor. They're sugar free, calorie free, all that stuff, right? And you just it has a little pod you screw in. They're called Circle. So that's allowed her to be able to drink water a lot more. And so I was like, I'll get me one too. And I I love the fruit punch. The fruit punch and the strawberry kiwi, I think, are my favorite. No, the blue raspberry and strawberry kiwi and fruit punch are my favorites. But I don't have a problem just drinking plain bottled water either. Oh, so we have our other circle cups that they're called Sip Flip Sip. It's got a straw in it, and I've actually engraved those. Dang, this is itching so bad. Oh, that's good, Rolf. I'm glad you're doing good, buddy. I've got four done. Or I got 12 of them. Is that what you said? How many do I have to do? Yeah, I got 12. Dude, I've already done two cases of them. No, sorry. After I do these 12, that'll be two cases, and each case is 24. And I have a whole nother case of them too that I've got to do eventually. Yeah. Heck yeah, man. Do what? You say the Georgia state line? Georgia state line's about 30. They're about 30 minutes away from me. Because where I live, I'm not far from Georgia. You're on the other side of Georgia? Yeah, you're in North Carolina, aren't you? North Carolina or South Carolina, yeah. Yeah. Just take a road trip one day. Come on down here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm close to Auburn University, Auburn, Alabama. Where what? Livonia? Oh, Anderson, Alabama. I know where that's at. Oh, Anderson, South Carolina. No, I've never been there. Okay. You know where Montagne, Moncks Corner, South Carolina is? I have a cousin that lives there. Yeah, he's a lieutenant with the fire department there, and he works on the airport or the military base, whatever it is there. I think it's an airport. Do what? Yeah, we got 5 stations.
But that's like 2 stations, and I thought it would cover, in one state, one of 2 stations. There's 25 stations in the county.
Wow. I wonder how big Beauregard is. Yep. All right. So if you Google my town, first thing that pops up is the county community east of Auburn, Colorado, is known for the community spirit, which was tested after the devastating EF4 tornado struck in March 2019, killing 43 people. Yeah.
They said it was EF3.
Yeah.
It started about 3 miles from my house.
Yeah.
I heard it.
Yeah.
I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. We
But it was 2 of them. And one started 3 miles from my house, and then the other one started on the other side of my aunt's house. She lives on right between me and Santa Fe. And which I told the people with the weather thing. They said no, they were on the one.
Yeah.
I took them over and they put a drone up. You look on the drone, you can see both past them.
Oh yeah.
Past my aunt's house, joined together.
Yeah. So the one that came through here was a mile and a half wide, I think, or something like that. Okay, we have 127 square miles. No, that can't be right. Ours is bigger than that. 12,883 population. No, we're bigger than that. That's got to be an old census report.
I told my brother was on fire for me. I said, brother, make it fire department. We got one of the dollars.
Yeah.
That morning at 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
I just started hearing talk. It was just constant.
Oh yeah.
And I ran in, got the brush truck, got the brush truck, we started. And it started cutting trees. We cut trees solid for 5 hours.
Oh yeah.
And our race started on, we got to get people to celebrate this.
Yep.
We went around some trees, we got to celebrate this. They got a big trunk.
Hey, what's up, Groundhog? Thanks for joining, buddy. Yeah. Oh yeah. We had mobile homes that were picked up and thrown into the woods. Like the frames of them were wrapped around trees. Like we had houses that were moved and laying in the middle of roads. Like it literally looked like a bomb had gone off out here. Like it was devastating. You couldn't get anywhere. We couldn't even get our 4-wheel drive jacked up brush trucks anywhere. Like we had to. It was bad. I think they said it was like a mile and a half wide. It was, yeah. Yes, it was a freak of nature. Like they've never had anything like that come through here. I think that's why we were able to get our property too, because we live out here basically right where the tornado path went. Yeah. Yeah, and there was no warning, nothing. It happened early on a Sunday morning, March 3rd of 2019. No warning, nothing. Like there was some bad weather, but it wasn't like anything serious. Next thing you know, they're saying tornado on the ground, tornado on the ground. And then they're like, oh shit, it's a huge tornado on the ground. Yeah,
I just think about it. I just
you just sent pictures.
down and look. It ain't done yet. It's just a sneak peek.
Holy cow, dude! All right, guys, check this out. It's not done. He's just taking a sneak peek. Look at that. Oh crap, that's stupid. All right, the glare. He's engraving the orange Ozark Trail. That's looking pretty good, buddy.
That's only one pass so far.
Yeah, it's gonna take probably 2 or 3 passes. What settings are you using? Power and speed.
Put it at 100 speed and 100 power.
Okay. So for mine, I would probably need to go. I'd probably start off with 50 power or 75% power.
Yeah.
I'll have to try that one night. We'll have to do a live, and I'll have to try it one night.
I was using it for everybody's. Black.
Yeah, I might do that.
That black so that white.
Yep, I might put his name in it. No, he's a Texas Vols fan. I'll probably put something like that on there.
There you go.
I made him a wallet for Christmas, and I put the Texas Vols like emblem on it with the football with the Texas thing. I mean the Tennessee, not Texas, Tennessee Vols, and I put that on there, and he almost cried, dude. I was like, geez, I was like, he loves it, man. I always wondered what a laser would do to the scales. Yeah, I've thought about that too, Rolf. I just haven't ever tried it. Deja vu. Just wait till I get done with it. All right, so I'm on the 5th cup right now. Wait, I thought I had 12 of them to do.
I thought you said you had 12 left to do too.
One, two, no, 12 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, there's 2 right here. I'm like counting. I'm like, I only see 10 cups. There it is. 11, 12. There we go. Almost halfway done. Oh, I will. I'll try it. Not right now. To do it right now, I'd have to like completely change the setup of the engraver around. So I'm running these. I'm running these cups. I'm doing these at 3600 speed at 100 power. Yeah, because it's so little. Poor little tink 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 tink. That's what you can name your engraver, tink tink. Sonny, what are you doing? Check this out, Rolf. I did these the other night. Dragon scales on the Valor. I think they turned out pretty cool. We did that on live the other night. To what? I thought Louis fell asleep because he ain't been talking at all. Rolf done fell asleep. Not Rolf, sorry. Dwayne done fell asleep too, didn't he? Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I like dragon scales too. Oh, so Louis like a little high school kid falling asleep on the phone with his girlfriend. Louis like, you hang up, no, you hang up, no, you hang up. Well, there's four of us now. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh, oh, you said Luan. I thought you were. I was about to say Lexon. I was thinking you were saying Lexon. Yeah. 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 Paint it white, and then you can always resand it and repaint it. That's what I had to do with mine. I'll randomly, periodically sand it with my sander, and then I'll repaint it. And when you go to engrave stuff, you just put an outline, turn image off, turn line on, do an outline, center it up, turn line off, turn image back on, and then just do the image. Fascinating. Yeah, my wife said, I said, how many of these cups you need? She said, I need all of them done. I said, okay. I said, what's the least amount you need for tomorrow? And she's like, honestly, she said, I need all of them. I was like, all right. I was laying in bed. And then when you messaged me and you said, hey, are you getting on tonight? I was like, you know what? Yeah, I will. And then you're like, all right, I'll call you. And I was like, give me a minute. I woke her up and I said, hey, I said, what logo are you wanting on the cup? Are we doing the same logo on all of them or different logos on each one like I did before? And she said, same one. I said, okay. And she went right back to sleep. I was like, all right. I was like, go back to bed. Yeah. I mean, it honestly, is what I did probably about a month or so ago. Is I just went through the whole case and I went ahead and engraved the one logo on every single cup, and then put them back in the box, and then because whether I was doing, there's a certain logo that goes on every single cup, and then there's another logo that goes on some of them, and then on some of them you put individual logos with the people's names on them. So I just went ahead and did all the cuts with the main logo. So I'm just kind of glad I don't have to go through every single one and put the individual names on it because that takes so much time to do, man. I think it took me all evening last time I had to do that because every time you put a cup in, you have to change the file. You have to make sure it's centered up. You got to put the test cup in to make sure it's lined up perfectly. It's like I did to start with the painter's tape cup. You have to do that to every single one of the cups to make sure you got it right. And it takes forever. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sonny, what are you doing? Why do you keep jumping up here and then jumping down? You're getting in my way. Oh yeah, I love it. Yeah, it took me it took me a little bit of playing around with it. It took me a little bit of time playing around with it to learn the settings. The first thing I ever put into it, I set it to max speed, which is 6,000. That's the default speed at 100% power, and it didn't do right. And so I started, learning it more. The slower speed, the more the laser penetrates into what you're doing. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Golly, see, mine don't even go that low. Mine won't even go that low. If I put zero point 0.4 in mine, the laser head would pretty much stay in one spot. Now, I will tell you, I have used it to cut out leather. Mine will actually cut through leather, and it's pretty cool, dude. I made some I made some little credit card pocket credit card holders. I engraved the image, and then it cut the holes for me to stitch. It cut the holes, and then it cut the outline of it completely. And I pulled it off, and I didn't have to punch the holes. I just put them together, glued them together, and stitched them. Like it was so easy. Yeah, it just puts off a lot of smoke when it does that because of the leather. Mm. Oh, it's looking good. Yeah, wait. Send me a picture once you get all three passes done. So, are you taking the knife apart to do it, or are you just doing it while it's still put together? Oh, that's right, you did because you had to do the blade. That's right. Oh my gosh! So the other night on the live that I was doing the knife for Sharon for brown sugar, I was having such a hard time with the thumb stud. I went and bought another pair of lockjaw pliers. I still cannot get those thumb studs off. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, I just had to add my other bottle of water. Yeah. They use that black Loctite that never comes apart. It's called welded. All right, Rolf. You have a good night, buddy. Thanks for stopping by, man. Yep. Yep. So I've got a couple of pairs. I've got a couple sets of blue thumb studs that are made for the bug out, and they're basically identical to the ones on these knives. And I was like, I'll take these thumb studs off and put the blue ones on, right? No, I can't get the black ones off. onto the blade.
No, not on blade, onto the top stud.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh, basically like what's it called? Powder coating almost. Nice. All right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are done. 6 ones on the machine. All right. Yeah. What? You what? You what? Oh, picture's coming? All right. Holy cow, dude. All right, y'all, look at this.
there's one pass.
That's just one pass. Try to turn the brightness on the phone down so you can see it. That's one pass, he said.
Oh yeah, that's gonna look nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going ahead and doing a
Hey,
second pass.
Josh, what's up, brother? Thanks for joining. Oh, laser's working great. Man, that doesn't do it justice. Like, I wish I wish it didn't have a glare.
I know. Just try taking a camera shot without your flash.
That's what I did. I turned the brightness down and everything.
Let me know in a minute. I got the laser running again. I'm getting it to do a second run.
Okay, you're doing a second pass on it.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I never done a second pass with it. And I wanted to do a second pass.
Yeah. So once it's done with the first pass, don't move nothing. Just hit start again. It should go over the exact same pattern. Or next time where it has the pass number, you can change how many passes are on it. All right, let me there. Leave the screen right there so y'all can see a better image. Do what? Possibly. I might try that black one. See about engraving that black one. I bought one for myself, then I picked up another one for my friend, my buddy. When I was in there the other day, dude, they had like 8. of the black ones. Yeah.
So they have good in this display.
No, nope. There's none in the display. You have to ask them very nicely if they would mind please looking through the drawers.
That's what I did.
But they kind of know me now at Walmart, at both of my Walmarts. They're like, "Oh, you back for more knives?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Hey, Moo Moo, what's up, girl? Yep, Grizzle sis. Hey, Steph, is Garrett asleep? You already know. Perfect. All right. So you know I gave him the orange knife for Christmas last year. So yeah. So got him a black one for Christmas this year.
Show what the orange looks like. I think you'll like that engraving.
Oh yeah. And then old Monkey, he's been playing with his engraver. We helped him get it going, and he's doing one of the orange ones right now, engraving it. He's got a he's got it. He's engraved the orange one. That's just one pass. He's doing multiple passes on it to make it pop.
I think two passes is all.
You think so? Wow, he's gonna cry. I'm thinking about trying to engrave something on it for him too. All right. Nah, I just switched it.
You see the board right there where he cut out
All right, time for another one.
like there's no extra laser. You can see on the wood right there how he cut out the bottom.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You can see where I did the card pocket things. Do what now? No, it burns it. It does a complete small little circle and burns the hole completely through it. Yeah, it's like in like little bitty circles. Sonny, what are you staring outside for? Do you see something out there? You see a deer? Oh, are you watching the reflection of the engraver? I think he's watching the reflection of the engraver. There. So the blind so he can't see. I think you should make collars for all the babies. I already told you I would. Did you heat it? Heat what? Yeah, I'm doing the woven cups. Oh, Axel jumped at the TV. Oh my goodness. Did I heat what, Josh? Yeah, El Cap's still here. I think he might have fell asleep, or he's just lurking. Oh yeah. Now I want to try. Now I definitely want to do one of those orange, one of those plastic. I mean the G10 scale ones. Yeah. Uh huh. Well, after you do the second pass, you can determine if you think you'll need a third pass. But the thing is, if it looks good enough to you, then stop. Because if you're like, no, I want to make it more, then that sometimes is when it'll mess up. Like it can burn it too much. All right, Paul. Thanks for joining, buddy. Have a good night, man. Go eat you some food. Eat something from me. I need to eat, but I don't want to. My wife told me earlier when we went to bed, she said, "You need to go find something to eat." And I was like, I ate lunch today. I ate four little pieces of a pizza. I'm not talking about like a big pizza. I'm talking about like a small pizza. Oh, thumb studs. Yeah, I tried heating them. I tried using two lockjaw pliers. I could not get the thumb studs off. Like it would not come off. I used my little butane torch and everything. It just wouldn't come off. I'm getting tired of the excuses. Do what? Oh wow! I bet Kodiak is live. He goes live. Kodiak Edge or whatever his name is. Yeah, Kodiak. He goes live a lot at night. I watch him every now and then. He's eating gummies. Hell no, what Kodiak lying thief. Yeah, I've heard some things. I'm just gonna keep my comments to myself. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure Dwayne's got some opinions too. I'm very quiet. I'll snack on something maybe before I go to bed. When we're not all live, you mean? Yeah, we're live. We're not just on a conference call. We're actually live on YouTube. Oh yeah, I understand. All right, cool, man. Send me another picture.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm waiting. I'm waiting on the picture. There it is. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, one pass will be good enough. And then on the other scale, just do one pass. Yeah, I understand. Let's see here. Oh, look, he's doing a Wednesday Fun Day giveaway. Wow. Yep. 26 people watching. No, I didn't click on the live. Dang, what's up with his fingernails, y'all? Jeez. Does he not know what does he not know what fingernail clippers are? Like, do what? Holy cow. Bleh. That's right. You keep your enemies closer. One of the other guys that's live right now, one of the guys that's in our knife community. Hey, do y'all remember Technical Llama? Did you know he has not uploaded a video or anything in like months? After all that crap that he did, he still owes me a t-shirt, a wallet, a knife, and some other stuff. Like yeah, he was doing giveaways and not sending stuff to people. Like whole. Wow. Damn. $600? Is he partners with some knife maker? He said on one of his lives that they were working on making a knife together or something. Cliff said, "I don't go there anymore." Yeah. Yeah. What? Oh my goodness. He kept months worth of my money. 6 months. Wow. Now, like, I mean, I know I've been kind of slow on shipping stuff out before, but I always ship stuff out. And as soon as I print out the label, because I use pirate ship, as soon as I print the label out, I send a picture of it, whether I've dropped it off at the post office or UPS or not. Like, oh, so Jimmy Crow got the package I sent him, and so those three knives that I engraved the other week, the set of them, I sent those to Jimmy Crow, and he about cried. He messaged me and was like, "Brother, I don't know why you did this. I don't deserve this." I was like, "Jimmy, yes, you do." I said, "Everything you do for everyone else in this community, the knife community," I said, "this is the least I could do for you." And I sent him some leather goodies. I sent him a couple little card wallets, a little coin pouch, and just several things, patches, leather patches I've made, all kinds of stuff. And he was just like, "This is, I don't deserve this." Basically, is what he was saying. I was like, "Yeah, you do, Jimmy." You know, he is Jimmy Crow is one of the. Oh, hey, Sharon. He's one of the best men. Like, I would love to meet Jimmy Crow one day. Hey, Sharon, let me switch the camera real quick for you. All right, check this out, Sharon. Try to get the glare from the camera. How's this look? So, is what I'm going to do is the the dragon. Let me see here. The dragon scales we did. This is the blade from it. So I'm going to take another one apart. I'm going to do this pattern on the scales, and then I'm going to do this pattern on the blade. So that, basically two and two, and then I'll get that put together. Then I'll ship out your knives to you. I'm probably not going to be able to get to it till probably Saturday or Sunday, but I should be able to get the package sent out to you Monday morning or sometime Monday. Once I print out the shipping label, I'll go ahead and send you the tracking number and all that. So I'll get that sent out to you Monday. All right, just throw another cup on, line it up. Go ahead and switch the camera. Start. There we go. You can tack your time. You mean take my time? I'm going to tack it. I'm going to tack my time to you. All right, guys, check it out. After the cut that's on there right now, after it's done, I've only got 4 more left to do. Woohoo! Yeah. Oh, all right. Hey, Sharon. All right, I'll show her the single pass. So the orange Ozark Trail, Sharon, that we all have. So Monkey, we were able to get his engraver set up the other night, right? So he took it apart and he engraved the blade on it. This is what engraving he did on the blade. That's the one side. That's the other side. And then this is what he did to the actual handle, the scale. He had the flash on when he took the picture with the camera, so that's why it's kind of glary. But I mean, that looks pretty cool. That's pretty dope. Oops, we're on a black screen. My bad. Got to hit the button again. Yeah, I'm sleepy too. Yeah, it does look good, doesn't it? I told him he needs to start making videos and everything and posting videos. And he said, I don't want to take stuff away from you. I said, man, there's plenty enough to go around. Besides, Monkey, you can make videos because, no offense, but I can do bigger projects than you. So I can engrave Hot Wheels. You can engrave Micro Machines. Do y'all remember Micro Machines? But in all honesty, I've actually looked into buying one of those mini engravers because it would be so easy to like carry and take places to engrave, like do stuff. But other like if I wanted to go somewhere and engrave something, because my setup right now, it would be a pain in the butt to try to move it and carry it somewhere. But if I had a little mini one, I could take that sucker anywhere. Hey, Greg, what's up? Thanks for joining, brother. How you been doing, Greg? I need some more water. Man, these cups are going pretty quick. Do what? Oh, that was the radio. I thought y'all were talking, but it was the radio. Fucking Grego, homie. For your personal what? Oh, you're not? Why not? Oh, did you mess it up? You think the second pass on it messed it up? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's only a $10 knife, man. For the orange Ozark. Where did you find that for $5? For $5? Dang, they're still $10 at my Walmart when they have them. Dang, I need to go back and see if they have any more because the black ones are 10. But all the ones they had the other day, she had like 8 of them. They were all the black Saunders. All right. I see what you mean. It kind of spotted. Honestly, is what it looks like to me. Is it looks like you graved one pass and then it got bumped and it did a second pass over, not lined up perfectly. That's honestly what it looks like. Yeah, that it looks like this. It looks like the second pass was not in the exact same coordinates as the first pass. Okay. So if that's what your engraver is doing, if you're going to do multiple passes, then you just need to, next to the speed and power, where it has passes, you just need to change that instead of doing one pass, looking, and then starting the second pass, because that's what it's looking like it's doing. And do you have yours set to custom coordinates, or do you have it set to something else? So remember I was telling you about the 9 dots, right? Current position. So you have current position, user origin, and absolute chords. I keep mine on current position. Huh. Yeah. All right, that'll work. Hey. All right, Greg. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Have a good night, man. Or did Dwayne leave too? Bye, Dwayne. Have a good night. He probably already logged us, hung up, didn't he? Oh, I'll text him later. Yeah, I got Dwayne and I have each other's phone numbers. Yeah, this is pretty cool doing a conference call every night or every Wednesday. Oh, see, I wouldn't be able to do it every night because I'm always tied up doing stuff. I work a lot at night too. I go driving a lot at night too. And like last week, I think it was last Saturday night. I was out till no Friday. Last Friday night, I was out till 5 a.m. working. No, my little side job. Yeah, I have a little side job that I do to just make pocket money. From 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. I made $350. Yeah. Oh, a tugboat captain? Oh, nice. A what? Tugboat? What's that? Oh, towboat. Okay. Tow. Okay. I thought you said tugboat. Yeah. So you're basically a tow truck driver, but with a boat. Yeah. $50 an hour? Holy crap, dude. Oh yeah, we got some. I used to work in the machine shop at Foss Tug and Barge. Oh wow, do what now? Yeah. Oh yeah, I know they got on here. You ever heard of Lake Martin? One of the largest man-made lakes. Yeah, that's not far from me. I grew up fishing and skiing and boating on Lake Martin. Step make it a. You see Ground Fox comment? So you do tug jobs. You need a nice tug, just call him. Golly. Monkey tug. Hey, there you go. It's a monkey tug. Louis like, wow, y'all are nuts. Y'all, I'm so tired. I was working on those sheets all day today, in between running calls with the department. Like first thing this morning, we had a wreck go out. I had to go get one of the trucks, go for that. I came home, worked on stuff, and our chief is a truck driver. Um, Not overnight, but he drives a truck and he delivers stuff. And so he told me yesterday because I was out helping him do stuff yesterday, and he was like, um, he wouldn't be in district. He had things to do. I was like, all right, I'll be around. So it was just me and one other lady in our department because she's on vacation for her birthday, and so we had to go do that. And then all day we had nothing else go out. And then this evening or this afternoon, another call went out, and I was like, crap, it was a bad wreck, 3 vehicle wreck. And I was like, great, it's just going to be me and, her again. And then as I'm going to the station to get a truck, I hear Chief going around, and I was like, yes, Chief's back. Uh, that would be nice if we could. Sometimes we do, but a lot of times we just because a lot of our people, like my wife, she's one of the lieutenants. She's been with our department going on 14 years. So a lot of times, she works morning shift, day shift, and a lot of times, a lot of the calls go out during the day, and so she's not able to respond. And we have several people that work day shift. We have several people that work night shift, and so it's kind of a toss up on who's available to go. But if we have to, we'll call for mutual aid from nearby departments, which we do that quite often. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we have a guy in our department. He's retired. He does a lot, but he hasn't been able to run calls this week because he's having eye surgery Friday, and so he had to start taking eye drops like 3 or 4 days ago, before the surgery. So that's put him out this week. So, and then he'll be out, I think, all of next week also. Yeah. Oh wow. So yeah, it's like like so me and my wife and then my best friend Wes, he and his wife. Wes has been with the department going on 15 years. He's actually a captain with the department. So he and his wife, they'll go on vacation, and we'll have calls go out. Me and my wife will go on vacation. We'll have calls go out, and the whole time we're gone. Like our last year when we did our anniversary, we had multiple calls while we were gone, and we have the app on our phone so we can see what's going on. And we had like a really really bad house fire that they were out on scene for. I want to say 8 hours on scene for that house fire, and we're out of town. It's like anytime people go out of town, it's like that's when the bad stuff happens. But I think it's like that with any department, actually. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Golly, yeah. I worked a wreck 2 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks ago. Semi versus car head-on collision. Miraculously, dude, the dude in the car walked away from it. Like we were like, yeah, you had an angel in your passenger seat. But I mean, it's crazy. Yeah, yeah. You ever heard of U.S. Highway 80? So U.S. Highway 80 comes right through the middle of our jurisdiction, and that's where that three-car wreck was this morning. This afternoon. They the other night, Saturday night. I went to the football game with a couple of friends, and um, they had I want to say 3 or 4 car wreck on 80, and they were out there for like 4 or 5 hours. But we're just glad that we don't have. So we have another highway called U.S. Highway 280, and then we have the interstate. But those both don't go through our jurisdiction. We've been mutual aided to go help on those roads, but those major roads are not in our jurisdiction. We have just Highway 80 and then 51. But man, I'm glad we do not have 280 or the interstate in our jurisdiction, because you hear the other departments every single day, like constantly going there. And so that department is the biggest volunteer department. Then we're the second biggest volunteer department, and I want to say we average 130 or 140 something calls a month. I think that's average. Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah. Our average. No, we don't get paid. Mimi said I drive hoes and hookers to their get down destination. Yeah, that's basically, and drunk asses. That's basically what I do. I'm basically a glorified taxi driver. Yeah, but yeah, Dwayne and I talked about that before about meeting up. It's not bad. You said Seneca, right? Seneca, South Carolina. Fairplay, Georgia, or Fairplay, South Carolina?
South Carolina.
You are 3 hours and 15 minutes away from me.
I thought you were 30 minutes from me. It's Georgia State line.
I am.
The other end.
The other end. I'm more towards like Florida, like the bottom towards Alabama.
Hell yeah, no, that ain't gonna work. Unless you want to come up.
I can be, yeah, I'm an hour and a half from Atlanta. Like Blade Show Atlanta, the Cobb Galleria, I'm literally an hour and a half from there. Okay. Yeah, I actually go to the Atlanta airport quite a bit. No, I'm more South Alabama. Do what? Elevator? I think so. Yeah. Sonny is curled up on the couch right next to me. He keeps getting mad because he knows it's past his bedtime and he's waiting for me to get up and go get in the bed. Ain't that right, Sonny Bunny? I got 3 more cups to do, baby. Then we can go lay down, okay? Then I got to get right back up when Ashley gets up for work so I can start working on those sheets. Clint needs the sheets by 2 o'clock today, Thursday. Yeah, my buddy that makes the handmade knives. Yeah, I do his little. I just do simple little sheets for him. And he had a show Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and he almost completely sold out. He's got another show this weekend, and so he's like, "I need more sheets." I was like, "All right," but then he's going to need more after this weekend. But he said his next show is not for another 2 weeks. So he told me. He told me. He texted me earlier today. He was like, "I'm sorry, buddy." He said, "I'm working you too hard." So I ran out of the leather that we were using for his sheaths, and I have a stockpile of that gator skin leather, but it's so thin that I have to glue it, you know, glue it two pieces together so that it makes it thick enough. Well, I went through a whole little jar of glue today, gluing all that up and then cutting it out and everything. My entire house smelled like glue. I got a headache. I was high as hell today. I had my window open. That's the thing. Yes. And I left and went on that wreck and was gone for, I want to say 2.5, 3 hours. I came back home. And as soon as I walked in the back door, I was like, when my wife got home, I was like, man, the house smells like glue. And she was like, uh huh. But yeah, I am. I'm 30 minutes from Columbus, Georgia. I don't do craft shows anymore. I don't have enough stockpile to do that. I do custom orders and I do pretty good at that. I used to do craft shows all the time because I would literally just sit down and just make stuff and make stuff and make stuff. And I like had this huge giant tote just full of stuff. I've still got a few things in it, but I mainly just use that to give out as gifts and stuff. Somebody would be like, "Hey, I need a keychain." I'd be like, "Come on over and go through my tote." Yeah, that's the other thing too. I'm always so busy. I don't really have time to just go take road trips and stuff. Lee County, Alabama. Not Lee County, Georgia, but Lee County, Alabama.
Oh, you what?
Yeah, I'm in Alabama, man. Do you think I was in Georgia?
Yeah.
No, I'm in Alabama. All right, Moo Moo, I love you too. Get you some rest. Give Grasshopper a kiss, and y'all get some rest. All right. Yep. That's why I'm 30 minutes from the Georgia State line. Yep. All right. All right. One more. All right. Yeah. Put another one on. Hmm. There we go. All right. All right. Two more after this. I got about 30 more minutes. I think these will be done. Do what? Uh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's awesome, man. Man, I'm glad you got it working. I'm glad you're having fun with it. When I first got mine set up and everything, I was engraving everything. Our chief made jokes. He was like, man, you're gonna come into the station one day and be like, hey, I engraved my cat today. My there's many toolboxes that I have that I got from Harbor Freight. Before I got the riser feet and everything for my engraver, I put blocks underneath the feet, raised it up, and engraved the top lid of one of them. Like I was engraving everything. I was like, ooh, can I engrave this? Ooh, can I engrave this? And I was just doing all kinds of stuff. Oh my gosh. I'm getting so sleepy, y'all. Do what? Oh, oh yeah. Oh wow. For the holiday season. Oh, that's cool. That's neat. Do what? Y'all, I'm literally struggling. Struggling to stay awake right now. Yeah, yeah. I stayed pretty busy with that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Clint's one of my biggest customers, and then I've got several other repeat customers. Yeah. Oh yeah. I've got people that'll like randomly call me or text me, "Hey, I need you to make this." Like I got one of the guys. I've made him probably 6 or 7 wallets before. Like, and then a couple months ago, he messaged me and he said, "Hey, I need 3 women's wallets." He was like, "What kind of women's wallets do you have?" So I sent him the pictures of all the ones I do. And he goes, "I need 3 of those long wallets." And I was like, "Those are like $85 a piece, is what I charge for them." He was like, "Okay." Yeah. Oh yeah. I haven't made a holster in a little while, but I've made several holsters. I have people all constantly asking about it, and I'm like, I can do it, but the thing is, I need the gun to be able to do it correctly because I have not invested money into the blue guns. You know, the plastic guns, molds. Yeah. Well, I'm looking at buying a 3D printer. Honestly, I've been shopping around for 3D printers. I'm hoping to have one by Christmas, and that'll be just one more little thing that I have under my in my arsenal of skills. Yeah, I've been looking at them. I'm seeing ads all the time on Facebook for Black Friday sales already for them. Yes, saw one yesterday. Black Friday sale. I can't remember what brand it was. It's a smaller one, but it would be big enough to do a blue gun. You know, the bed on it's that big. But it said Black Friday's price $219.99. Yeah, yeah. But the thing is, you don't want to just buy any 3D printer. You want to make sure it's one that's worth it. You know. Blessed knives. The night is dark and full of terrors. Okay. Anyway, keep my comments to myself. Let's see here. Guess what? Kodiak is still live. He's got 14 people watching. I'm sorry, but that one knife on his table is ugly as crap. It honestly looks like a shank. Oh, I see his shirt. I see his shirt. It's like black and white cow print camo. Oh my gosh, that wow. Okay. I had to click off of him. KO Knives is live for watching. He's got some knives for sale. Shipping included and pricing. Cash app only. Uh, oh, Barbie posted. Oh, Barbie posted. She's getting close to 1,500 subscribers, y'all. Yeah. Shoot, I'm at 775 right now. I'm planning on doing a huge giveaway when I hit 1,000. I did a real big giveaway when I hit 500 subscribers, and then I did a smaller one when I did 750. And I'm really planning on doing a huge one when I hit 1,000. So at my 500 subscriber giveaway, I gave away 11 or 12 knives. I can't remember. It was like 11 or 12. but I'm planning on giving away at least 10 for hitting 1,000, and they're not going to be just like little $10 knives. They're actually going to be pretty decent knives. Yeah. You know, back when I hit 500 subscribers, I was like, you know, if I can just get to 500 subscribers, you know, I'll do a give. You know, I want to do a big giveaway. Next thing you know, boom, I hit 500, and I was like, wow. And then I was like, well, if I can get to 750, I mean, you know, 750, I'll do another one. And then not long after, I hit 750, and now I'm like, if I can just make it to 1,000, I'll be good. I'm not really looking for more than that. If I can get to 1,000, and so we'll see. But my thing is, I don't post daily videos like a lot of these people do. My main videos I post are lives. You know, I do lives a lot. I don't know. Well, I just like doing lives. To me, it's fun because you get all that interaction. You know. I got the one done by Jimmy Crow from you. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome, Brown Sugar. Oh yeah, you did. You did win that one. Wait a minute, Brown Sharon. Didn't you win the Veritas, my customized titanium Veritas I gave away? The one I had Dan Kinman. Yeah, Dan Kinman had customized it for me. He had, yeah, I think you were the one that won that. Yeah, that was a nice knife. Yeah, the big one. Yeah, I thought that was you that won that. No, yes, it was me. Okay, not Jimmy. Not Jimmy. Yeah, Dan Kinman did a customized anodization, a customized ano job. I'll put it that way on that knife for me. I sent it to him. He had it for a couple of months because he was backed up, but he did a really good job on it. Dude, I want to get a shipwreck pattern done so bad. But right now, I want to get another titanium knife because I want to send it to Dark Water. I want him to do one for me. My the only titanium knife I had was the Tuya Voodoo, and to me that knife was just too big. I'm not good. I'm not big on thumb holes, and I don't know. I traded it to BEDC for a couple of other knives like a year or two ago. But Jim Miller, my buddy Jim Miller, he lives not far from me. He's like literally 10, 15 minutes down the road. He brought me a titanium O knife the other day. It's called the O knife Freeze. The original one, he brought it to me for me to play around with. So one day here soon, we're gonna try engraving titanium. See, also when you're doing live videos and you're talking and interacting with people, time just goes by so fast.
Especially if you have somebody with you on the line, you know, just trying to talk to them waiting, you know?
Yeah.
Like this, the way you're doing it now is like probably the best way, you know?
Oh yeah. There we go. All right. Got one more after this, and then I'll be done.
That shit, let's come out. Ready to take me out of this.
Oh, you sent me a picture. Let's see what you done sent. Oh, dude, that looks good. Hey, send another picture, but turn the camera the other direction. You know what I'm saying?
This is a very exciting game called Word Search Solitaire. You got
Stupid. Okay. As soon as he sends me another picture, I'll show you, sugar. That no, I meant like turn the camera to where it's the length of the knife. That way, when I open it on my phone, it shows. You like flip the phone all the way around. Monkey, are you sleepy? I said, Monkey, are you getting sleepy? So he sent me a picture, right? I said, turn the knife the other way. He flips the knife a complete 180 degrees. There you go. Thank you. All right, here we go, guys. Turn the camera. All right. Look at this. Stupid glare. Man, you can't even really see it because of the glare from your camera. Let me see if I can turn my brightness down anymore if that works. A little bit. So we engraved the handle. Put the blade on it. That looks good. Yeah, so he sent me this picture. I said, turn the knife the other way so I can see it. He sends this, and I'm like, not that way. Here's your sign. Oh yeah, that is look better. Okay. How's that? Can y'all see that any better? Yeah, you can see it a little bit better. That's pretty cool though, honestly. Come on, camera. I need one of those. He said you can have this one. Do what? He said $39.99. He's trying to make a $35 profit. I'm sorry, $34.49 profit.
Yeah.
You said it was $5.50. Yeah, I more than likely won't be able to do another live until Sunday. I've got so much going on this weekend.
Oh, that one on that black. No, different.
I don't know. We're gonna have to try and see, I guess. I just don't understand how you were able to find the orange ones for $5.50.
Like, I'm stupid to see. That hurt. Well, they might be right. They might have been 70.
Well, still though, Louis over there. Louis probably over there going, "Yeah, I'm right, you dumbass."
I'm thinking about all the stuff I'm going to start to send you.
So I was sitting here the other day with my wife, right, and I started counting all of the Ozark Trail knives that I've bought, and I started like adding them up, and I looked at her and I was like, I've got like what was it? I was like, I got like $380 because I've got 120, I've got 60, then I've got 80, and then 80 for all that I've bought. And I started adding all of it up. I was like, holy crap. I was like, I can't believe I've spent that much on these, because I keep buying them every chance I get, because you never know if they're going to have them or, if they're going to continue making them or not. So I keep buying them every chance I get. And she's sitting over there in the recliner. She looks at me. She's like, yeah. And I was like, holy crap. I was like, I didn't realize I spent that much on them. She's like, yep. Like, gave me that look, I was like, holy cow.
I spent $101 on two blue knives, the $40 knives, two of the red knives, and 5 of the orange knives and 1 black knives.
Wow. Yeah, the Valors are $19.99. The Nimbuses are $9.97. The Saunders are $9.97, and then the purple or red ones are $7.97.
Yeah.
And I sent you a picture of all of them I have in that case.
Yeah.
And that's not even all that I've bought because I've already given some away.
You sent me a picture?
Yeah. I sent it earlier when I sent you the pictures of the fire trucks. I sent you a picture of the knife case. Do what?
That's all the Ozark Trail.
Yeah, well, I've got some other knives in that case too, but most of them are the Ozark Trails.
How much you going to send me a phone machine?
How much you want to pay for it?
$60.
$60. I mean, I was thinking 50, but I mean, you want to give me 60 for it? You got to cover shipping too now. All right. Is what I can do is I can put it in a box. I just got to be able to get in the craft room and get to it. But I can get a hold of a box and then pack it up with make sure it's packed real good. And then I'll weigh it on my scale and see how much it'll cost to ship it. I don't even know if my scale will register that much weight though, because my scale's little. I'll figure it out.
Norman had one of those that was really, really old.
Yeah.
He said, oh, it's going to cost $70 just to ship it.
Oh, hell no.
I'm like, what?
Shouldn't cost that much to ship it. I'm thinking probably $20, $25 to ship is what I'm thinking. Maybe 30.
30 miles.
Yeah. I mean, it max. Yeah. I mean, it shouldn't be near that, you know.
I'm telling you, that bike was that little bit, right? I don't know why, but that white tumbler that you
Yeah. Oh, once I wipe it, it'll be better. That's the ash, the residue.
yeah, the brown sugar makes you feel that's
Hey, Brown Sugar, the monkey says for you to message him on Instagram. I just have to get a cigar box and pack for Christmas. She said, okay, we'll do. She'll message you. Christmas box sets. Oh my goodness, Brown Sugar. Sharon, why? Now you got me wanting to do Christmas editions. Uh,
Christmas editions.
yeah, she said cigar boxes do like box sets, Christmas box sets for the knives. For like the knives, you know how like I'm doing the sets of three, start doing like engrave them in like Christmas patterns
Yeah.
and sell them as a limited edition Christmas set. I just don't feel like people would buy them like that. All right, so you see how it looks like that, and then you wipe it, and see, it's all pretty. Check it out, y'all. Going to the last one.
You on the last one now?
Yep. Doing the last one. Then I can go to bed. Dang, it's already 2 a.m. Golly. Sorry, 8 minutes till 2.
How's it up that much? Well,
No way.
you take brown sugar out. I'm sure. Other ones too.
All right. Sharon, he said that he'll show you the other ones too. The other ones he did. I don't know if the live stream is picking up the audio from our conversation, our voice chat.
I don't know.
I don't have phone very loud. So she said, "Yeah, we hear you." All right.
I accepted her.
You what?
I accepted her friend request.
He said he accepted your friend request, Sharon.
She done sent me a right.
Do what?
She done sent me a right.
He goes, she done sent me her address. That means she's serious. She wants it now. Not tomorrow, but now. Like that old J.G. Wentworth, it's my money and I want it now. She's like, it's my knife and I want it now. She big old smiley face. Yeah, I'm still gonna have to try to, gonna have to buy more of those knives though. So I need to buy probably three more Valors, three more Nimbuses, and three more, no, two more um, of the Vertexes, the purple, red handle ones, because I've got some other people that have said that they want some a set, and then there's a couple people that I told them that I was going to send them a set for, like I did Jimmy, you know.
Yeah.
I gotta send Kelly Mishmash. I gotta send her some money. Um, she's been holding two pickled steel knives for me. So she put them to the side before she sold out. I think she's holding a Rhino and a, can't remember the name of the other one. She's holding a couple for me. I also got to finish doing her metal business cards. I got six more to do for her. I did a couple of colors for her, and then I was going to do. I was going to surprise her and do some gold ones also. So I've got to finish doing the gold ones and send those to her. I've done business cards for her in the past, and she said she needed more. So I've met some people in this community that probably don't deserve their friendship. Oh, Cliff. Yeah, I know you want the snake sake, Cliff. Yeah, I've met some real awesome people in the community. That's why I like blade shows so much because you can meet a lot of them. Like last, not this past blade show, but blade show before last. I hung out with JB, Big Red and everything, and he's just such an awesome guy. This past blade show, I met several people, and next year's blade show is going to be awesome. I can't wait. My wife suggested that even though it's an hour and a half away, she suggested that we either get like a hotel room or Airbnb or something. That way we can be there and go to more than just one day. It was sad JB wasn't there this year though because my wife wanted to meet him. But my wife got to meet Doug McCarta and she got a picture with him and everything. And she's watched Forged in Fire with her parents for years. We bought her dad a hat. He signed it. Got an autographed picture. He signed it to her dad and all that. He loved it. He thought it was so cool. I think we gave it to him for his birthday or for Father's Day. One of those. I think it was his birthday. Oh, that would be awesome, sugar. The battle bolt. Sorry, I'm having trouble reading because my eyes are so tired that it's blurry. Oh, that's literally how tired I am. Like everything I see is just blurry. Hey Henry, what's up, man? Thanks for joining. I'm not going to be on much longer, but thanks for joining anyway. My cup's almost done. Well, I appreciate it, Henry. Thanks for stopping by. I've been on for 2 hours and 53 minutes. Well, Monkey, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off this phone, Monkey and Louie. Y'all have a good night, Monkey and Louie, and I'll talk to y'all later. Let's do this again sometime. This conference call is pretty cool. All right, man. All right, y'all have a good one. All right, buddy. You'll take care. All right. All right, y'all. I'm off the phone now, finally. That's pretty cool, though, doing the conference call thing. That's hilarious. My cat literally heard me hang up and he sat up and looked at me because he's like, "Oh, are you off the phone? We going to bed now?" Yeah, we're going to bed here in just a minute, Sonny Bunny. waiting on this last cup to finish.
As I grew up, I didn't want.
You going to bed, sugar? Have a good night, girl. Thanks for joining. And it's done. All right. Go ahead and turn the engraver off. Ow, Sonny, that hurt. All right. That one's done. All right, y'all. Okay. This out window. Ow. All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all for hanging out while I did this. It's been fun, but I've got to get into bed. So I appreciate y'all hanging out. And that's basically how I do tumbler cups. So y'all all have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, and I will talk at y'all later.